Hi there, I'm Johnny. You're watching Driving with Johnny, and I'm inside of Hyundai's XRT design studio. Probably my favorite part about cars is looking at them. I still love car design. So first off, it's such a treat to be in a design studio. I should have been a designer. I had problems in high school. Anyhow, here I am. This is the new Hyundai Crater Concept. Emphasis on concept, sort of. They won't tell me anything. I think it's electric. I think it has two motors. Who knows? I think it's based on the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Don't know, really. They won't say.
Driving with Jonny!
It's smart of Hyundai to be building a dedicated actual off-roader. Like a unibody, kid hauler that's on big tires will get you some places, but it's not good enough. If they were to put this into production, this would be good enough. You can see it's got some 33-inch tires on 18-inch wheels. That's a great recipe for off-road success. Just a super cool functional design. I've often said that SUVs should look one of two ways. The first way is it looks like if General Patton was invading Sicily, so it should look like a Jeep, or it should look like a Mars rover. Dude, you could take this to Mars. All kinds of cool off-road touches. They've got these, functional tow hooks front and rear. I love this. The more tires exposed, the better. This means when you're climbing on rocks, you're not going to bash parts of the body. Jeep does it where you can take the end caps off of the Rubicon's bumpers. Here, no bumper. It's great. Talking about the design of this, it's obviously brand new. We've never seen anything like this from a Korean automaker. It's instantly recognizable as a serious hardcore off-roader. However, it's also very recognizable as a Hyundai. And, you can see, the 8-bit design. We saw that first on the Ioniq 5. It's made its way to other Hyundai products, but it's really just a wonderful blending of the two. And then they're trying to make this thing look as powerful as possible. You want your off-roaders to look strong and tough, and look at the flares here, right? So this is just flared out, and again, it gives you shoulder strength. This is hip strength back here, right? We're strong. It says it has power. Does it have power? We have no idea. They're not telling us anything. 18-inch wheels with big 35-inch tires. That's great. And by the way, I'm assuming these are 18s, but usually what you want in a hardcore off-roader. The tow hooks front and rear, the vents, the digital design repeats, plus it's up on the roof rack. It's just so cool. Serious skid plates front and rear because you're going to bash this thing off rocks. It's a great blend of the Hyundai digital theme with traditional off-road themes. And again, it looks modern. It looks like you're going to not only go to Mars, but invade Mars, kick some Martians' ass, all that stuff. Really cool. And yeah, I think it's a cool design. And the sand color is supposed to look like California sagebrush. It's just a really nice gold. How much of this is going to make production? I don't know. They won't say, but it is a really cool concept. I would guess there won't be suicide doors on a production Hyundai. Just a wild guess. That's me. One thing I hope does make production are these mirrors. We're getting to the point where, glass is dumb, cameras are smart. So this is a rear view camera. However, you park it, this pops off, the front's a flashlight, and this would be a video camera, so I could film my cameraman right now. I hope that makes it. I love cool tech details like that. We're about to open the Crater up. And as cool as the outside is, it ain't nothing compared to the inside of this vehicle. Okay, so, I've spent 2 decades professionally looking at cars and concept cars, and I've seen a lot of them. I've seen a lot of interiors. This is top 3 all time. This is absolutely incredible. This is different. I am so in love with the interior of this vehicle. There is some, concept car silliness, a roll cage for the kids to crack their skulls open on. That's not going to go into production. But look at this. This is just phenomenal. I love this instrument panel. It's just this big tube. They made it look as if it's strapped in. They were mentioning, when you go into REI and you start like daydreaming about all the mountaineering you're never going to do and you buy useless stuff. Well, here it is in your car. It looks so cool. I like the steering wheel. I like how just simple it is. Just, snow mode, sand mode, because this is what's important when you're off-roading. The seats are designed to look like a bedroll or a sleeping bag or something like that. I love these seats. To me, they actually look very early 80s. Please, if there's a car god, make something that looks kind of like this go into production. This is way too good just to get lost as a concept car. I am so geeked on this interior. Just an incredible job by the design team here. And we're in Southern California, by the way. This is, although I think the interior was done in Korea, but still, fantastic work on the inside of this car. There's a lot of cool details. There's these 4 screens, and they do all sorts of stuff. They're not on right now, but like you can play video games or DJ. I don't care about any of that, but I like the fact that they're fully configurable, and the IP, that your view as a driver is not dominated by a massive screen, and that is frankly in this day and age, in end of 2025, is pretty refreshing. But again, hats off to the entire Crater design team, both inside and out. I think the thing is stellar. I really hope something like this goes into production. Even if just the interior goes into production, that's good enough. But I have a feeling in a couple years you will see some sort of hardcore off-road vehicle named Crater with a Hyundai badge on it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a short but sweet Driving with Jonny. I guess this is Looking with Jonny? I don't know. Anyhow, catch you on the next one.